Happy Sunday. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Because we are definitely going to validate and we are going to expose a gesture with receipt. You guys, when you come into the chat, say good morning, Miss Teacup. Hello, grandma, mom, mother, aunt, auntie, sis, sister, cousin. Or you can just call me Miss Lolo because that's my name. Baby, today is Sunday. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Early Sunday morning. Hallelujah. You guys, when you come into the chat, make sure you say hello. You guys, I am here for entertainment purposes. It's early Sunday morning. Let me tell you, baby. I had this tea. This tea was brewing. It was cooking. I was smelling it. It was the aroma all night long. All night long. But I say in the morning, we're going to expose a jester, a liar, a cheater, a scammer that would even allegedly use a church for clout. And I'm going to expose the people. I don't know who they are, but God sees them. He knows them and is in my tea. And I'm going to expose them that they are, you guys, they are using the church for clout. Allegedly, I know and I realize and I completely understand. I convey. I get it. I communicate that my words are my views, my thoughts, my opinion on how I feel. But baby, today is Sunday. And we know on Sunday, let's see, I don't curse. I don't scream. I don't yell. I don't rant. So we're going to talk. But while we're talking, I'm going to give you receipts. I'm going to give you facts. So that you can come into your own vision. I'm going to give you from my words and my proof and my receipts and my facts. It's going to have a vision to come into your mind, to come into your view. It is Sunday. I don't lie. And on Sunday, I talk very carefully, slowly, and gracefully, because I want to make sure you get the message. So let's just get into the tea. Good morning. Hey, Princess of the Nation. Hey, Princess Gun. Good morning, Liz Pope. Good morning, Cher. You guys, we're going to start off with, remember, I want you all to go back, and I want you to remember, and you ain't got to go far, because I've been talking about this probably for the last week or so, saying that, you guys, those comments are not real. Well, today, on a Sunday, stop playing with me, I'm bringing you facts and receipts. If you go look at, whether you look at a live post, but you got to go to the gesture channel, the new channel. We're going to have you go to that one. If you look at, and I want to say it was his last live, definitely him clout chasing a church, okay? Not, oh, Lord, have mercy. Speaking on God in vain for clout, for money, views, and content, I can't. But we're going to do it. Okay. If you go look at it, I want you all to put a 1 in the chat. Now, this is what you're going to throw back. And I want you to agree with me. If you've been on YouTube long enough and you've been an individual who have participated in comments, I want you to put a 1 in the chat when I make this statement. Because I say, wait a minute. See, God, oh, God is good. God, baby, come in the tea. God, oh, Jesus, let me pray. Lord, have mercy. But in the comments, I want you to tell me, hypothetically, let's take somebody. If someone has, we're going to say, let's say someone receives 20 likes, 20 thumbs up. Just a minute. Let's say someone received 20 thumbs up. Baby, the devil's a lie this morning. I'm going to get this tea out. If someone received 20 thumbs up, don't you think, look at yourself, take yourself, If I go to someone's channel and take the time out to give them a thumbs up, I'm definitely going to leave a comment. Put a 1 in my chat if you do this yourself. And if you know this is pretty much your pattern. If I'm going to take the time out to give you a thumbs up, I'm definitely going to leave you a comment. Whether it's a happy face, I'll say hello, a great video, or this or that. If I take the time out to hit the thumbs up button, the like button, I'm going to leave a comment, whether it's a small comment or a big comment. Put a 1 in the chat if that's how you move as well. I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you the first receipt, the first fact. Fact. Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Princess Gunn. Now, don't you think this is the first receipt? In fact, I've been saying at least for the past 2 weeks, I say, you guys, something don't line up. I say, all those comments are not true. I say, I believe allegedly that a jester and his team goes in upon the fake pages, or even just, it don't have to be fake pages. It could be people that they actually know, and they pay them a certain amount of money, whether it's $10, $20, or whatever. I don't care if they cash at them, physically get them the money, however how they do it. And I've been saying that those comments are not real. First receipts to prove I was right on that. If you look at his last live, or the one before that, but I want to say it's the last live, this gesture only received, you guys, I can't lie to you, 2 or 4 likes. How you gonna have 2 or 4 thumbs up but over 50 comments? Make this make sense. And all the comments are saying, oh, you're great, you're wonderful, oh, I love you, I'm glad how you going to church, and God is good, and this and that. You guys, that do not line up. No. You got to follow the pattern. Ain't no way you only get 2 or 4 likes, thumbs up, but you got over 50 comments. And all the comments are praising you and saying you're a great person, saying you're a great father. God is with you. Amen. It's going to move along. It's going to do this. You guys, I can't lie to you. That's receipt number 1. I've been saying those comments are not genuine. What I mean, that is not real life people. Definitely not adults. Try to follow in the chat, you agree with me. That is definitely not adults. Liking his videos, liking what they seeing and hearing, knowing that he is scamming, lying, and cheating. And he's a predator. You are a molester, you creep, you jester. That is not real life individual like us adults leaving those comments. Because if you was really getting original and real life comments, it will match up with your like. Every time somebody like a video that I do, they pretty much leave me a comment on a scale between 1 to 10, 9. A 9. This is how I get to know you all. I get to learn Liz. I get to know Princess Gunn, share, and so on, because not only they will like my video, and if they like it, they're going to leave me a comment telling me what they liked about the video. Or even just to say, happy Sunday, good morning, have a good day. So, baby, those comments, go back, and you even got to look at the video. Pull the videos up. Look at the live. The thumbs up do not match the comments. So that's receipt number 1. That's been a lot. It's been scamming. He has a whole team. I don't know if it's 10, 20. I don't know if it's dirty girl with dirty feet, but someone is out there and making fake comments. They are allegedly, it's a Sunday, I'm not going to lie to you. They are allegedly making these comments trying to prove several things. A jester is winning. A jester is leveling up. His channel is growing and trying to get people to line up with them. You guys, when I tell you it is legit, it is real. Monkey see, monkey do. That's just the old saying, not calling nobody a monkey, even though I want to call somebody a monkey. Okay? But it's Sunday. People that are followers tend to do what other people do. So they going on. If we put these comments and say, oh, praise this, good job of this, they're hoping other people is going to line up and do that. They're hoping allegedly that other people are going to say, oh, well, it must be true because look at the comments. They are praying, manipulating, and persuading you all across the way that you will fall for this. Now, moving on to the next receipt on bringing. Allegedly, you guys, because you got to pay attention to the tea. That's why you got to have your morning tea, your afternoon tea, your night tea. Listen, keep your notification on because when I bring the tea, I'm only going to share the tea. That individual, who they are, it doesn't matter. Again, it's more scamming. If you got to come to the internet and show or tell or brag or make views of somebody giving you money because you have welcomed God into your heart, into your life, and you got to do that by showing that somebody allegedly gave you $1,500, you're going to burn in hell at the end of the day. That is not a child of God. That is not somebody who's been reborn. Sir, by you having water thrown on you. Woo, Jesus. Amen. Let me preach on. You jester, by you having water thrown on you, probably the first bath you had in a long time, you're filthy, you're foul, you're trashy. By somebody sprinkling or dousing you or your head into water. Do not make you saying that God has entered your life. Your actions, the way you move, sir, is going to prove that. And it's been proven from day one since allegedly it came out of a jester lying mouth. He have not been reborn. He have not accepted God into his life because God don't run to a casino. God do not lie about touching, molesting, and being a predator. God don't move that way. See, when you accept God in your heart, because this is how I was taught. When you accept God into your heart, into your life, and you reborn, you move like God. You not God, but you move like him. You eat, you sleep, you think, you walk, you talk. Yes, you do. So you cannot say that you've been reborn again and God is in your life and you're a changed person. Oh, I ain't changed yet. You're going to see the new me after they fake baptize me in some water. Because, baby, at this point, I'm not going to say it's holy water because somebody's going to burn, honey. You're going to burn like a vampire when they step out in the sun and the heat hits them. No one comes there and being baptized. Let me just clarify this. I want you all to put the royal crowns in my check if Miss Sweet Teacup ain't speaking pipes. The average person, at least I could say in a Baptist, traditional African American Baptist church, it's not a race thing. I only could go by how I was raised. The majority of us, baby, we got baptized up under the age of 10. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You got children that accept God into their life, into their heart up under the age of 10. You ain't doing nothing great or grand, you jester, to come to the internet and try to rebuild yourself and get clout of God is insane. You guys, drop the crown in my chat if you agree with Sweet Teacup. The majority of African American youth, at least back in the 60s, 70s, are baptized up under the age of 10. So what are you talking about, sir? So allegedly, you mean to tell me you just, you're what, 35, 34, and you just realize God exists? You just realize, oh, I'm going to put God in my life, in my heart, after you been definitely exposed and spoken on and said that you are a molester. You're a predator. You're a creep. Now you want to say God is like it's something great or grand. Nobody, when I was baptized when I was little, we didn't have a whole party. We didn't do none of that because I accepted God into my heart, into my life. And that was enough between me and God. The only thing that the church did to celebrate that, if you want to call it a celebration, was that everybody said amen. And then later on, after church is over, we had dinner. We had dinner. That was it. But you got a whole gesture for to make a mockery of religion and church by having a whole, like he was doing that concert allegedly for toddlers, cameras, videos, allegedly my mama coming. Where was your mama? Allegedly. Where was your mother when you was abandoned? You creep, you jester. Where was mama then? Locked up allegedly in prison. Let's talk about it. Where was your mama then? Do you see how they all line up and not finish? You know what? Let me tell you something about the devil, baby. See, when you already sold your soul, see, a devil will even walk into a church all day. Somebody said, I don't know who said it. I don't know on who chat, but either it was Slow Society or it could have been I don't know, it was someone where it was a live chat, so it had to be, shout out to Slow Society Cap. It had to be his chat. But somebody came into the chat and they said that, they said that the devil was an angel first, and that's true. He's a fallen angel. So, sir, by you trying to get clout off a church because you figure, oh, I'm walking into the church. And you know what? It's a shame that a church, allegedly, if this church is doing this, the pastor or the congregation, whoever, they are going to burn in hell. It's a shame that they would do anything to get their church on a map to allow a creep, a jester, a predator, knowing that he is being said that he have done these things to a child. See, God protects the innocent, babies, children, good old people, not the senior crew. Not the senior crew across the way. Because, baby, I don't know what that is. They like 60, but they think they 20. That's what they like. But you know, and somebody else, shout out to one of my god sisters. She said to me, she said, you know what, as people get older, because I said, why old people could be so cruel? She said, well, as people get older, that's them knocking their death's door. Saying that as they get older and you start hearing them being mean and saying horrible things, baby, death is knocking at the door. Amen. But like I say, hey, yes, Princess God say yes, both money, and I said that is Tane and Cap chat. Oh, okay, it was their chat, okay. But yes, yeah, you know what, you're right. And it could have been, shout out to Tane, it could have been Tane who said that. I think it was Tane, allegedly. I believe she did. She is right, because the devil was an angel. If you know what's in the Bible, like I say, man wrote the Bible. So we grew up on what was taught to us. But it's saying that the devil was an angel first. So what are you talking about? Just by you coming up with a camera, sir, and walking into the church and doing some scamming, fake baptism is unbelievable, but it don't surprise me. I witnessed a whole fake, allegedly home invasion. Hey, Jay, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Good morning. Jay said the video of him touching Jaleel's thigh made me say, oh, baby, I'm going to get to that. Yes. But back to the $1,500. I'm going to prove I'm going to give you this vision, and you drop the teacups in my chat, you agree with me. What would be the point? Let me tell you something right now. I have had many of people to cash out me. I have never came to the internet and told anyone. I may have said in the chat, and most of the time, I'll be honest, if someone cash out me, I don't even know it. I'm on the live. I don't have another device for me to look and see if someone cash out me. I'm not going to even know until I get off the phone, and then maybe my cash app will alert me. Other than that, I have no idea. Never have I had someone to cash out me And within the live, I go in and say the person name and how much it is. I'm just saying for me. I'm not talking down on somebody that do that. Now, I'm talking about a gesture of people across the way because they are liars and they are scamming. I know Cap goes in and says thank you for the cash app, but that's after someone put it in his chat. Someone will put in his chat, hey Cap, I sent you $30. Then he would say, thank you for the $30. But I have witnessed many, multiple times someone would cash app Cap, and Cap would just say, thank you for the cash app. He never goes in and expose the amount. I stand on that. But don't you think it's weird? And I'm going to prove it. For someone to say, oh, they cash app me $1,500. You guys, allegedly, I'm a girl with weeds and a fly on the wall. It's a lie. I don't believe nobody cashed them no $1,500. Because if somebody cashed them $1,500, and if you want to prove that, because you want to prove that across the way that you're better than slow society or anyone else, you would show the receipt on your cash app. You post everything else. But that's their way of scamming, because they figure if they say, oh, allegedly someone cashed me $1,500, or someone on the other side say, hey, you know, Booger Mama, I cashed you $1,500. They are looking for people to do monkey see, monkey do. They're looking for people to play follow the leader. Have you ever played follow the leader before? That means whatever what they do, you do. And that's what they're going off of. They figure if someone cash app them money, other people's going to do it. So they came up with this scheme and this drama. Let's say, because you know, at first, let's talk about it, receipts. Oh, at first it was $25, $50. Look at that amount. When somebody cash app BSC TV Cap went on his old channel, $500, Big Girl Raylan, they got angry. Remember? They got angry. So follow their pattern. Each time the money is going higher and higher, you guys, they scamming, allegedly. This is how they're going to keep robbing their supporters. Now, I'm not saying no one don't cash out no money, but I'm going to tell you, if you come to the internet in the middle of your life and you disclose who the person is and how much it is, baby, it's all a scam. You looking for more money. And I'm so sick and tired of a booger-eating grandmother. She is the most begging. Baby, you're going to go to hell for begging too. You're not only you scamming, you're begging. It's the begging for me. You two need to come up with a new rule and say if you're on the internet and you're literally asking your supporters for money, your channel should be monetized. Drop the teacups in my chat. You agree with me? I'm just saying, if you literally keep coming to the internet, at this point, I don't care. Because this have to be shut down. And you're literally begging people for money. Always telling me, I got bills. Yeah, how you gonna pull up and do a video allegedly about you going to Vegas, but at the same time, oh, food is so expensive, allegedly, and everything costs money. Listen to the undercut, listen to the manipulation. The persuading people to send you money. You guys, they're going to all burn in hell. And I'm going to tell you right now, them people over there across the way, it's never going to be enough. And baby, I know I lived it. The more you give them, the more they going to want and the more they going to need. Drop the teacups. You agree with Sweet Teacup. I can't lie to you. It will never be enough. It's always going to be a reason. It's always going to be a need. Is always going to be in an emergency. You never is going to have enough money to keep them satisfied. And when all your money is gone, allegedly, you're not going to have nobody to blame but yourself. You're not going to have no one to blame for yourself. Now, let's get to, so like I say, that $1,500 cash app, no, I don't believe it. I believe I could see a gesture, even if they go in now and try to show it, because Sweet Teacup brought it to the internet. I say show the receipt. Yeah, a gesture, a dirty feet girl, get them the $1,500. Baby, it's easy said than done. Are you kidding me? I do cash app. I could cash app my daughter, one of my daughters, $50. She turned right back around and cash app it to me. So make this make sense. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Don't play with me on a Sunday or any other day. Okay, it's 7 days in a week. I'm a grown behind woman. I'm a grandmother. I'm an educator. Don't play with me. But like I say, now let's get to the touch. You guys, there's a video. And like I say, this channel, like I say, Gemini Energy, I believe that's her name. Shout out to her, baby girl. Gemini Energy, she put the clips out there. There is a whole pic, allegedly, and I hate saying allegedly, it's a video. Let me tell you, I was so tempted to screenshot it, enlarge it. Don't show the face or anything. But I can't do that to my god-granddaughter. I love her. It's a whole video where they're in the water park in this big tube thing. You know, ask yourself, now let's talk about it. Let's break it down. Because see, I'm going to show you. He's a creep. He's a pedophile. He knew what he's been doing. You touchy, you nasty, filthy, you foul. And like I said, he gets off putting it on camera. I bet he go back allegedly, Lord, I want CPS. I want the FBI to raid him. I want him to go find those pictures and those videos. But like I say, in the video, first of all, why did he place himself next to my god-granddaughter? Drop the flowers in my chat. That's the first thing. Drop the flowers in my chat. You agree with that? We're going to take this step by step. Drop the flowers in my chat if you said to yourself, well, why is he sitting right by her? Drop the flowers in my chat. You agree with PT Cup. I'm going to show you the grooming. First, he going to place himself. Well, no. Let's back it up. First, I'm pretty sure he chose, let's go to a water park so that, you can down dress like, well, trunks, allegedly with no underwear. Let me stop playing. Baby, it's Sunday. Woo, listen to the tea. Smell the tea coming out. First, he set up the event. Let me go to a water park where we could be underdressed. First of all, Dr. Flowers in my chat. You agree with that? Second, let's all do a family ride. You see how he gets off on getting away doing these things. And he placed himself, out of all the people in that big old water tube, he is the one sitting right next to my god-granddaughter. Continue to drop the flowers in my chat. Cheryl say, I think really asked to be at CJ baptism because if CJ wanted her there with him, he could pay for her flight. Baby, the things that they do is unbelievable. Jay said, and he made sure Royalty was at home with what? Jay, this was the event where Royalty wasn't there, and you know what? Because I was wondering if Royalty was in the video and I couldn't tell because the video clip didn't show really other faces. Yes, Royalty was like, oh, okay. You see how things are done. And in that video, he sat next to her. You tell me, first of all, why you got to grip a person's body part to hold on? You're a whole grown man. Why are you gripping any person's body part? Continue to drop the flowers. You agree with Sweet Teacup saying it. And why was his hand on Jalea? Nobody else. The other hand was holding on to the tube or whatever. But he made sure allegedly he had one hand on Jalea. And baby, it pissed me off when I say I wanted to catch a flight. I can't lie to you guys. It's Sunday. I can't scream. I can't yell. I can't curse. But when I say, oh, I'm a girl with wings and a fly on the wall, baby, somebody is going to burn. Somebody is going to burn. And in that video, not only is his whole hand placed on her body, it's literally up. It's not on her leg. It's not on her knee. It's not in the middle of her thigh. It's all the way up there. You nasty, foul, you scum on the earth. You trashy. You guys, whoo. Lord, let me pray. Let me pray. All there. And then if you continue to look at the video, Watch my God granddaughter, watch her body language. Like I say, always pay attention to the body language. At first, she was sitting there with her hands like maybe holding on to some whatever. But then when his hand went all the way touching, grabbing, literally had a grip on her private space. Watch her fold her arm. That is a body language of someone being in distress, uncomfortable, scared, not liking it. When you fold your arms up, that is a body language. I want you all to drop the royal crowns in the chat. Justice for Jalea. Drop the royal crown in my chat. If you're old enough and if you know you have had this in college, you have been taught this, whether you learned it on TV in college or your parents. Body language plays a big part, and that's one of the things. You jester, you creep, you pedophile, you molester. That's what the cops, the FBI, the investigator are going to look at it. When he had his hand, first of all the way up there, you guys, practically touching her. I don't know no other way of saying it. She folded her arms up. I knew then that she was in distress. She was not happy. She was uncomfortable. She was scared. Would you look at this creep enjoying this? And look at his face as if he was doing facial expression. Didn't I tell you all these things was done in plain sight? And ask yourself, who received these videos other than supporters like us back then was looking at those videos? Who else received those videos and those pics? You guys, this predator, this molester is definitely going to be locked up. He said, what proof did my goddaughter royalty had? Keep dropping the crowns, you agree with me, allegedly. We heard that Justice say about 3 videos ago. What proof when he had on the coochie cutter shorts? What proof do they have that I touch her? Sir, proof is being dropped daily, every day. And that one has validated. He got his hand touching her private invasion, her private space, all the way there in a water park with a big grin and a smile on his face, like he was in the most happiest place of his life. You guys, ain't that much baptism, ain't that big of a church, ain't nothing is going to save that jester. You are going to be held accountable. And I want to hear the people across the way. I want to hear the voice for the people. I want to hear Royalty World. I want to see the real Diamond Life. I want to see DDG come back to the internet. And I want to hear DDG say out of his mouth that he still don't believe he did it. I'm waiting. Show proof that you say, well, I want to remain neutral. I don't want to say anything. I don't think he did it. Well, come to the internet now and say that. After you witness, I know if I seen it, I know they seen it. But we're going to see how many of them going to stay on silent. That's proof that they are going to burn in the pit of hell with him. That proves that all money ain't good money. You would do anything for money. And like I say, and allegedly, word out on the street. Now, I don't know, because, people talking whatever. I'm just bringing the tea. Word out on the street that my goddaughter, Little Mermaid, is putting in for child custody for my grandson, baby Low. So is this why, allegedly, is this why DDG came to the internet and did that video? Because is he a bitter baby daddy? I'm just asking. I get to express myself. Listen, he let his whole brother got on his live and called us black women and spoke on us. So get out of your feeling. So is this why allegedly why DDG did that video? Because he is in a bitter baby daddy mode? Because he is going through something and he wanted to go out there to do something hurtful towards my goddaughter, my god mermaid goddaughter? Is this why? It make you wonder. I want you all to drop the royalty cups in the chat if you feel, because that's how I feel. And I'm not going to say allegedly. That's exactly how I feel. I feel now, because I couldn't understand why he made that video. But if it's really true that they are going through a custody battle right now, yes, it makes sense. Drop the teacup, or if you got my tea kettle emoji, drop that in my chat. If you feel like Sweet Teacup feels, that's why he did that video. Because he's in a bitter baby daddy mode. Yes. If that's what that is. Do you see how monkey see, monkey do? Do you see how they playing follow the leader? No matter, because they're hurt? Shall say, Liz, yes, he might take it down. I'm watching it now. Oh, you watching what you watch? Share, what are you watching now? Hey, Carmen, good morning, good morning. Until he is held accountable for his wrongdoing, he would keep it up. Crazy. Yes. Kim Akin. Hey, Kim Akin. Can't wait for justice, because why the charge doesn't mean anything. It means that he's a guilty man. Yes, he is guilty. Baby, it's all in the pics. Yes. Jay said, yeah, I want to know why everyone is so vocal supporting CJ, but not the child that was touched. Jay, because this been going on. Hey, Johnny World, this been going on for centuries and years. Look at all these videos. Go to YouTube and type in, my man figure molest me, my stepdad, my dad. They stories lined up. That's how come I told you all. I said that when the FBI, when the investigators, it's going to be multiple of them, when they talk with Jalea, they're going to know she's telling the truth, because her story is going to line up with everybody else. Listen to all these people. These people tell their stories. They said that their own mom didn't believe them. Family member didn't believe them. They got punished. They got spankings for coming out and trying to tell people, loved ones, people that they thought they could go to and tell them what's happening to them. The majority of them didn't even come out till they was adults. They was way older than Jalea. Listen, look, pay attention to the pattern, you guys. This been going on a long time. It's real easy. And I'm not going to say allegedly. It is so easy. Yes, Jay, go to Gemini Energy page. She got the video clip there of the water park situation, showing proof that he's definitely a predator, a molester. It's really easy to attack a child than to attack an adult. And I was listening to someone else's video, you guys, and I can't remember the young lady name that I didn't. It was so many videos, and she was saying that her predator, her molester, told her, who is going to believe a child over an adult? Drop my teacups in my chat if this is not what's going on right now in 2024. In the month of October, we are living this, seeing this in real proof. People are lining up and believing a predator over a 17-year-old. Why would she lie? What on earth could my goddaughter get? It's not going to make her channel pop off. It's not going to make her get more views. It's not going to make her rich and famous. It's going to make her feel worthless, damaged, dirty, used, or bruised. It's going to make her feel unloved. It's going to make her feel scared. It's going to make her don't want to trust anybody. What can she get from coming to the internet exposing a molester other than one thing to help prevent this from happening to her baby sister, her youngest baby sister, allegedly, to help protect my god princess? That's the only thing that my oldest granddaughter, Julia, which is 17, can gain from this. But from a molester, Let's look at it from his standpoint. What can he gain from this? Well, people will believe him. He won't have to go to jail. He would not be held accountable. He could continue to come to the internet, and I'm not going to say allegedly, to come to the internet and manipulate and persuade. He could continue to have a relationship with random multiple children. He could continue to being a predator and a molester. It is so much that a creep can gain from this. Well, you know, it always been proven. If you don't know anything about Perry Mason, baby, you better Google. It's an old PI black and white TV channel. He was amazing. One thing about Perry Mason, Prince of Gun, I know you know who Perry Mason is. Drop a 1 in the chat, you know who Perry Mason is. Drop a 1 in the chat, you know about Law and Order. Come on, pay attention. Criminal Justice. We all seen these shows. Leverage. Drop a 1 in the chat, you agree with Sweet Teacup. How many times they have told you in these shows, you can always tell when someone guilty because they're going to always tell on themselves. They're going to always tell on themselves. They talk too much. See, a guilty person come to the internet. A guilty person jumped the gun. They run to the internet. Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't do that. Why people want to do that? They get angry. They show aggression. They show hostility. They start attacking the victim. The person that is saying they did this, they're going to start attacking them. They're going to start out sending cold messages, doing, calling them, texting them, sending threats. They're going to start doing codes by reminding them things of hate. And then, most importantly, they told them when they was young, allegedly, I'm going to hurt you. You're going to ruin the family. You know what, allegedly? I bet you that's what I'm a girl with wings, a fly on the wall now that I think about it. I bet you that's how, another way, a predator, a jester got away with it. We know he got away with it by offering money, using money over her head, shoes, and I bet you he used, if you tell, it's going to ruin the Soul Food Pack. It's going to ruin our YouTube. And then you all is not going to have anything. I bet you he used that over her heart and over her trust and told her that she would ruin everybody. I'm a girl with wings and a fly on the wall. And like I say, you guys, justice for my oldest god-granddaughter, Jalea. Jalea, there will be justice. And like I say, just how those people across the way could come to the internet, they are quick to post. They know he's guilty. That's why they don't want to do the video. Why don't they humble me? Come on, Voice for the People. Come on. Come on, Royalty World. Come on. Come on, The Real Diamond Life. You say you neutral. Well, there's a new video out there. Go to Gemini Energy and look at her clip. It shows he's touching her. Talk about the video. You talked about how you watch a creep, a predator, rant for hours about how he didn't do none of this. Well, let's show justice for a 17-year-old. Let's be fair. Hey, Kitty, show the video. Do a video. Show that you are neutral. Come on, DDG. Do the video. You got a son. You got a nephew. You would never let this go down allegedly with your nephew. So do the video. She's a minor. She's 17. Be fair. Drop a video and talk about these new clips that's coming up, and definitely talk about the one about the water part. Talk about the clip with him and his own DNA. Doing their little acrobats, touching acrobats. His hands allegedly up under her boobs, lifting her up by her breasts. Talk about how she was bent over and lined up with him, and he's directly bent. You can't tell me. Do the videos. Come on. You had a lot to say when you wanted to defend a jester. Well, come on. That's part of it. Because I guarantee you, and I stand on it, and I'm not going to say allegedly, when he go to, he's going to court. When he go to court, and when they investigate him, they're going to ask him, and they're going to make him to tell them why was you touching her, why you was touching your DNA, and what was your justification for doing these things. So why you all can't talk about it? Why you want to act like you don't realize these videos are out here? What are you afraid of? You can wait to defend a predator, a molester, but you want to sit on silent when it comes to a child. Let me tell you something. May God have mercy on your soul. Because, baby, all money ain't good money. Just like God give it, he would take it. And I'm going to tell you this. Whatever what you have done to a 17-year-old, you have done to yourself. It's going to come back on you. And when it happens, you're going to remember her name. You're going to remember my name. Because all I'm doing is sharing the tea and speaking facts and truth. I have to speak up for my god granddaughter. Because she is underage. And you all don't want to believe her. Across the way, you don't want to believe her. You don't want to protect her. So I have to be her voice in a grown-up way. And like I say, baby, whatever what you put out in the universe, you will receive 10 times. 10 times. Headstrong. And you're going to know her pain. You're going to know her journey, her trial, her tribulation. She's innocent. What have my god granddaughter done to anyone in this world? Not one thing. What has she ever said about anyone into this world? Not one thing. She do not deserve this. She did not deserve what was brought to her life. He robbed her of her innocence. He took away things from her that God blessed her with. He didn't have a right, to take her through a rites of passage. When she was a child, a baby, a rites of passage. You don't know what that is? Google it. It's when you go through your preteen and teen life and your young adult life, and you go through things as you mature. Just a minute, you guys. It's a rites of passage. If you don't know anything about child psychology, look it up. You're not supposed to go through learning things and being touched and all that. 10 and younger and all that. 13, 15. 16. That's not the rite of passage. That's someone a bruising physically, emotionally, a bruising someone underage. It is wrong, and they will be held accountable. They will be dealt with. Jay say, look up Gemini Energy. CJ is one of the short. Yes, it is a short. And that video is out there. And his hand. Let me repeat this. And I'm not going to say allegedly, because this is my god granddaughter. And god granddaughter, I'm doing this for you because I want people to see him for what he is. He got his hand not on her leg, not on her knee. He could have gripped. First of all, he should have been gripping the tube. You don't get to touch somebody. How you holding on somebody's body gonna stop you from falling out of a tube? How is that gonna protect you? You're a grown behind man. He got his hand all the way up past the middle of her thigh, all the way up, you guys, and got his hand. You know, it's not his thumb, it's his other 4 fingers on the inside of her thigh. Lord have mercy, Jesus. All the way up there in her personal space. You guys, I can't tell you. She's a good one. Woo! Lord. She's a good one. Because let me tell you, baby, tell your story, girl. God granddaughter Jalea, Big J Dub. I see why she named herself Big J Dub. Because you got to be a big young lady to come to the internet, to hold your head up. And you know, there was a video, an old video, and it's an old video, you guys. And in the video, I want you to think, if you've been following this family for a long time, allegedly, there's an old video where royalty was going through Jalea's phone. And in that that video shows another proof. Why was he so happy and so interested in royalty exposing that Jalea was in communication with the opposite sex and the person could have been older? Why was he so concerned about that? And if he was more concerned, I want you all to drop my teacups in my chat. You agree with Sweet Teacup if you know what video I'm talking about. If you don't know, somebody posted that video, but you can find it. I don't know how you can find it. But in that video, he was more concerned, and all you can hear that creep saying that predator then in that video allegedly. She got a boyfriend. She talking to a male. She doing it. He was more concerned that my God granddaughter was liking the opposite sex when that is a rite of passage. As girls grow up, has preteen, teenagers, I'm going to tell you right now, I know I did. I definitely had crushes on older men that was probably like 20, whatever. Because that goes, if you're a female and you know you have did this yourself, not interacted with them, but you know you've seen them on TV, or you had a big brother, he had an older friend, or you just had a crush on someone older than you, but it was just an innocent crush. Drop the teacups in my chat. You agree with Sweet Teacup? Because I definitely did. Baby, I remember being 15 years old, liking somebody that was in a band and played the guitar. I remember that. But thank God for me that he was not a molester and a predator and a creep. See how God moves? That's normal for teenage girls and preteen girls to like older boys. That's nothing new, you creep. You predator. You don't get to prove nothing. That is normal in a female, in a preteen. Just like it's normal in a preteen and a teenage boy to have a crush on an older woman. It goes that way. But us being adults, stay with me now, and being an adult and a grown person, we don't act out these enjoyment and energy and entertainment to these minors. You don't do that. Only a molester, a predator, whether you're a male or female, would do that. So you creep, you was so angry, you was more concerned about her liking a boy. It had nothing to do with, Roger allegedly exposed Jalea. She been communicating. In the video, you hear Roger talking about, CJ, shut up. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I can say CJ now because I got my godson, CJ, I'm 32 now, so I feel comfortable saying CJ. But she's telling him, shut up. Jalea, and it was catfishing. She didn't even know this person was catfishing her, but pay attention to the video. He was more concerned. He was pissed off that she was beginning to like the opposite sex. The same thing with that prom situation when she got dressed up to go to a school dance and she had on a red dress. He was more concerned about her entertaining herself at a normal teen dance, you guys. I can't lie to you. A normal teen dance. I think she was in the 9th grade or 10th grade. She's supposed to like boys and talk to them and dance with them, but he was more concerned about that. He couldn't wait to say, did you see any boy? Did you do this? And then allegedly, I remember him in the video telling her, make sure you take the camera, film everything. That's a video I talked about a while back, a couple of videos ago, and I said that he was telling her to take money and to make it rain. Listen to the inappropriate behavior. Take money. There he go, bribing her with money. And want to bribe other kids. Because, see, he wanted her, allegedly, to take money to that school dance. So that when he said, let's have a party. Invite all your friends. Invite all your girlfriends, allegedly, Jalea. They will come. Because they will be, if she brought money to a school dance, then I know they're going to have dance to their party. Do you see how this creep was lining up innocent children to be around him so that he can get off on filming them and looking at them and staring at them? Just ask yourself. Think about it. He was so concerned about everything. I remember he did a video. I remember allegedly he did a video. Now that I think about it, Jalea has a boyfriend. And Roger was like, no, she don't. Don't say that. And she said, no, I don't. But you see how that creep, He was definitely trying to make her only be interested in him. He didn't want her to like boys, the opposite sex. He didn't want her to grow up and have her own life and be with someone else. That's why, if you ask me, I'm a girl with wings on fly on the wall. Now I think about it, let's take it all the way back to April 2021. If that's why my god granddaughter spoke up for herself and told you put us out, if that's why, is it because you couldn't have your way with her that day, allegedly? Because we all know royalty was not home. So was that when she got tired and sick of it and say no? Was that when she used the powerful word no and she meant it and it pissed you off? And then allegedly you came to the internet and said that she is disrespectful. She talked back. And you want to use that as an excuse, saying, they not cleaning up, they not watching this. You know, you creep, you predator. The videos are coming out and it's exposing you. You got mad. And I'm going to say allegedly, you got mad because she learned to say no. She built up the courage to say, I have had enough of your filth, your foul. And you got angry because royalty left with the 5 god grandkids, and she left with her kids, so you could no longer film them. You no longer have royalty to clean up your mess ever since you stole away from Gary. Royalty been cleaning up your mess. You no longer had a minor that you can physically, emotionally abuse anymore. And I thought it was all just the pancakes. We always said, I want you all to drop the royal crowns in my chat if you agree with me. We always wondered why he was so angry. He knew sooner or later. He knew my oldest god granddaughter was going to speak up. He knew she was going to tell, because see, he couldn't be there anymore to control her, to bribe her, to threaten her, to manipulate her, to keep her under control, to stay silent. He knew eventually she was going to tell. He knew that. That's why he tried so hard to break them. That's why he tried so hard to try to get them off the channel. And you know what, you predator, you can't give nothing. You can't get royalty channel, because if you could, you would have got it. You predator. You tried to take that channel. You wanted them off the internet. So you coming to the internet and trying to say, oh, my supporters say, why don't I take the channel? Well, let me see you try it. Let me see you take a channel. Let me see one of your supporters across the way. Why don't y'all come take it? Let me see you come take it. What you gonna get? Oh, is what you deserve, because you're not going to take nothing by the grace of God. God is almighty. He protect them, and that channel is going to stay in place, and it's going to continue to expose them all, and all them who have protected him and cheered him on. All them, you gator boy, if you knew it was going to, oh, I'm going to throw you under the bus. I'm going to be messy. I'm not going to curse, but I'm going to be messy. You gator boy used to be the cameraman. Remember the handyman. If you knew this was going on, you sat on silent. Don't you know you are associated with that? Don't you know you're going to go to jail too? I hope your baby mama be pissed off with you, because imagine the things that you see and you witnessed and you stayed on silent. You're supposed to protect children. All those creeps. So maybe allegedly when Badman Cavo came to the internet and CJ on 32, my godson, said they can expose him, they could dead him, they could ruin his career. Let me tell you, all is going to sit well, because God will fix what is broken. But like I say, you guys, there's a video where he is definitely, there you go, you Justin. You say you want proof, there's the proof. Let me see you come to the internet. You can come to the internet and talk about church and your baptism. Let me see you Justin, come to the internet, and let me see you talk about that video. If you're so innocent, come to the internet and explain yourself. All that about somebody sending somebody money and cash up them money for baptism. Let me tell you, if you accept money for saying that you accepted God into your heart and into your life, you're going to burn in hell. You are going to burn up in hell to put that on video and going to want to receive money for you accepting God into your life. Baby, I can't. And like I say, with the comments, I'm doing a summary. And with a conclusion. And with a comment, with the comments, you cannot get 4 and 2 thumbs up, but you got over 40 comments praising you. That's facts that those comments was falsified, made up by individual to try to persuade, manipulate people, and bribe people to join his team, his side, his battle. And like I said, you got me Sunday. I love you guys, and thank you for always coming to my live, and talk to you later.